Da 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 Zisteau. Welcome back, guys, to the Mindcrack server. Welcome back to the Mindcrack. We're back on the Mindcrack server. Okay, so today we're gonna start to place some real blocks on the structure here. I'll continue to do sketching in dirt just to figure out where we're going next, but it's time to start making this guy over. He's gonna get a super base makeover. But first, last night I went caving for like maybe 2 or 3 hours, and look what I have sitting in here in my ore chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. I'll just take all of it. 8.5 stacks of iron. We already have 42 blocks of gold, which we're going to have to dip into. And let's go ahead and dip into the emeralds because I want to keep some iron in reserve in case I need it for random tools and buckets and whatnot. Okay, crafting bench. Server's been sporadically laggy lately. Come on, crafting bench. You know you can. Okay, there we go. All right, so 2 blocks here. That's 44. We need 81. And I think we definitely will have enough. I didn't do any calculations, but just guesstimation. My guesstimation table tells me going to be enough. So I'll just keep spreading these till we have all of them. See how many we have left over. I should probably keep some left over. That's 60. That's 101. 103. All right, that's enough. Good. All right. Let's head down, and we have an update for the Ender Ascender. Unfortunately, it's kind of... I think it works a little differently now than it used to. I'm pretty sure... I need to take a drink of water. My throat feels dry all of a sudden. I'm pretty sure, but I don't 100% know this, but I'm pretty sure that the Ender Ascender used to work by your Ender Pearl going up through the string and hitting the roof of what was above. Because I specifically designed it with like a slab, so it went an extra half block higher. And I think at some point it changed. Now, correct me if I'm wrong on this. I could be wrong, and maybe I was just imagining that effect. But I think that's the way it used to work. But now, you definitely hit the string. You definitely hit the string. And that changes a lot of things. For one thing, the pistons I put above the thing are not necessary because you hit the string anyway. So we can actually get rid of like half of the redstone guts of the thing. Everything from the waist up, just gonna chop it off like it's getting executed. But it's very buggy. I've used it a number of times just to test it out, and it messes up a lot now. Like, it's not nearly as reliable as it used to be. It used to be pretty darn reliable. Every once in a while, it would bug out just a little, but it was still okay. You could, like, save it. Now, every third or fourth time, you're just going to fall right back down the hole. And, you know, I'm going to put the gold ones. I didn't plan this out, but we're going to run with it. I'm going to put the gold ones on the outside so that we can replace them later. Let's see how many we have left. I may come back here. I don't know. We'll fiddle with it. Maybe I'll keep them on the inside because I do have a lot of gold, and I don't really need it for anything. This is going to get covered up anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. And we could even get working on the second. So the second one is going to be much easier because we just need to expand like 3 blocks for this level, 5 for this, 7 for that, 9 for that. 3, 5, 7, 9. 3 plus 7 is 10. 24? 24 blocks? Well, I got 22. I got 24. We could expand that right now, but I don't have another beacon. So it doesn't matter. But that's one of the cool things about this compact design. We're going to get to expand it pretty quickly once we get the beacons. And I only plan to use Seth Bling's Ender farmy thingy once. The other times we will fight them differently. So leave a suggestion on how to do that, or if you want someone else to tag along. Okay, let's see. We're going to be building We don't need haste with the blocks we're working with, so let's go with speed. Oh yeah, and that regen that we wanted. No effects. There we go. Oh, we got a little leftover haste. Excellent. All right, back to work. So there's a couple of sort of design problems that I've had to work out. So we need sort of a palette, if you will, or a set of blocks that we're going to use for the build that'll be kind of consistent. It needs to work well with the mesa biome terrain with all this hardened clay and all the colors, but it also needs to stand out. It needs to have some contrast. It needs to be something that I can use a lot of, because we're going to need a lot of it. We're going to need a lot of it. And then we're going to need like 2 contrasting colors or blocks within that palette. So everything basically horizontal, all the floors, if you will be one palette. It'll be a few different blocks, but they're mostly going to be white, I think. And then the legs and the columns and any sort of vertical element, they will be a different color. All right, so let's put our blocks away. Wonk. Go ahead and spread those out. And I smelted up all my little samples here just to get all of the blocks I needed. Running low on the steak. Need to get some animal pens going. Oh, I've got 8. Okay, let's get that cooking. And if I need to, I can always fall back on baked potatoes. But I still have some pork chops. Let's cook those too. Pork chop. Laggy furnace. There you go, laggy furnace. All right, so first thing we want to do, we want to start replacing some of the blocks in the house. Now, we're going to use quartz. So here's the problem. Quartz is an awesome block. It's real hard to get. All of that quartz farming I did for the Death Starter house, this is how much I ended up with. Basically, a double chest. And in about a few hours of terraforming here, this is how much clay I ended up with. Way easier to get. In fact, that's how much clay. So 3 chests worth. Or boxes for the old school. So we need to combine this with another block that we can get a lot of. And so here's the answer. If the chest would open. One of these days, there we go. We're going to use glass. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to use stained glass. And one of the primary colors we will be using is white. And then we're going to have some other colors in there. I'm thinking light blue, maybe light gray. We're going to play with it. Maybe different floors will have different variations. But there we go. We're going to have white stained glass. I should probably, you know what I should probably do? I should probably put an ender chest up at the top on that first floor so that we can, if our inventory is going to get cluttered, so we can use that functionality. So let's put all those in there, and let's start replacing some of these blocks. All right, phase 1 done. That took about 4 stacks of stairs, 4 stacks of slabs, 3.5 to 4 stacks of each, something like that. And this is going to get quite expensive, so we obviously can't use the quartz for everything. The reason I wanted it for the edge is because you can do more carving, you can make it look a little more detailed. But we need to fill in the rest of this floor. And let's use the white stained glass, and let's just see what it looks like. All right, let's try again. Ready? And those swirls look so cool. I just got distracted looking at the swirls of the bigger portals. And pow! We're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Okay, let's go look at the swirls, because these things are hypnotizing me a little bit. I need to light up this immediate area. Last time I went into my portal, there was like 4 skeletons and 2 zombies and a baby zombie all in there just waiting to nom on my face. The portals. Stare into the depths. Oh my gosh, it's... Okay, stop looking at it. So we finished off replacing all the dirt for the main floor section with quartz and glass. It's mostly glass. And the cool thing about the way they've updated the transparency is that the whole thing sort of shifts as you move through it. You can see the glass up above through the glass down below, and same thing when you're up above looking down. And as we add more stuff, that'll come even more into play, particularly when we start adding more colors of glass. You'll start to see the different colors of glass, but behind the other colors of glass. Look at the way it all shifts as we move up through it. Burr, burr, burr. I need some music here. But this top level took, I think a full 12 stacks of glass. This top level. And then down here, let's see if we can get down. Whoa, down here. This bottom level took 8. Maybe this one and this one took about 8. And then I stopped counting around there. I went to get more sand. I think I made 16 more stacks of white stained glass. I started today. I made 8, then another 4, then another 8, then another 16. So however many that was, and then I have this many left. Do some math. Figure it out. I've used a lot of glass. I think we may need some more quartz here and there just to sort of help define the shape. This does look really neat running through it. Here, let's run back down here. We may need a little more quartz just to help define the shape, like here and there. Maybe like some ribs or something to go around there, around that donut shape. Like around here. But maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Something to think about. And then another thing. So I need to basically pick a block for this legging, and it needs to have contrast with this so it stands out, and it also needs to look okay when it touches the mesa here with these oranges and what would you call this? Like a tan color, orange and tan. It needs to look okay with that. It also needs to have stair blocks and slabs so that we can have a nice amount of detail in the thing. So that kind of limits our options. The only 2 I can think of that are possibilities are stone bricks, so we can have stone brick stairs. The other one being the new dark oak, which is the darkest wood type now. Maybe that one. It would definitely have nice contrast with this. I don't know if it would look good touching the ground. I'm going to have to test it. I don't actually have any. We'll have to go looking for some. Hello. Oh, sorry, horse. I need to name this guy. Actually, let's do that now. Let's give him a name tag and some armor. He's been around for a while. I've kind of gotten attached to him. I kept expecting him to die. Every time I've tried to tame a horse, they've died almost immediately. So I've tried not to get too attached. Let's see, 17 levels. So, what would we call him if he's going to die soon? He's probably going to die soon, probably right after I name him. Use up one of my precious name tags. We'll call him Perilous. Perilous, to me! Tink, tink, tink. And we'll give him some armor, and that'll ensure he's going to die. If we give him some armor and a name tag, shunk, Perilous. All right, get some horse armor. Get a horse armor job, fella. Oh, I like that. Did you hear the horse armor sound? Oh, I like that sound. I haven't put armor on horses very often, so I don't think I ever even noticed that. Okay, Perilous, sit tight. Okay, so next time what we're going to be doing, more or less, is we're going to work on the blocks for this. And here's the cool thing. So this whole main body is transparent. And, man, the quartz is going to be real expensive. Let me show you how much I used. So all that quartz right there, and this is going to be one of the bigger floors. In terms of the amount of space it takes up, the amount of quartz it will take up. This guy was full. Let's go and put these back. He was full. And we've taken this much out. So we're going to run out soon. We're going to have to start farming this stuff again. I don't have any in there. But the cool thing is it's transparent. So this guy, this is going to be like, this is the floor, and this is like the structure, the columns. So he's going to come up in here, and he's going to sort of go inside this donut shape. And you're going to be able to see it through the glass. And then, let's ride the elevator up. I need to rethink my vertical transportation system. So it's going to come up, and it's going to puncture through the glass there. And then it's going to be in here. And there will be like a torus shape within the torus shape. A torus shape of bricks or the dark wood or whatever we choose to use. It'll be around here in like a circular shape, and it's going to flow up into these columns. So if you're up here on the if you're up here on the floor, you don't just see these columns coming out of nowhere. You're going to see that they connect down here and around in a circular shape and over to the columns that reach down, curve down, and touch the ground. I think it should look neat once we get it all worked out. Need to pick a block type though, and obviously if we pick stone for that, this will still be stone. It'll all be the same thing. Yeah, but I'm definitely liking the looks of it. It looks pretty trippy. Let's oh yeah, we're gonna need to figure out something to do with this. So here's the thing. I tried putting slabs here. The only problem is you're not high enough to keep these triggered when there's slabs here. I think that was the problem. I tried it once and it didn't work. We don't need these. I think it got changed at some point to where ender pearls hit string. That's my hunch, because I don't think it used to work like that. Because the height of the roof was what I measured against, and now we don't need all of this, which means we can break down some of this wiring, which is good. I was kind of concerned with how I'm going to make all this wiring disappear, or blend in with all this other stuff. I didn't want it sort of obscuring this column coming up in here and then transitioning to these 8 columns up above. And we can get rid of it now, so that's nice. And we might just do something different. Let's see this. We can get rid of this. We might just do something different for our vertical transportation. To go down, we're going to have like a water stream or something like that, like we've done in the past, so you can just jump down. But to go up, I think the best idea is still to use the ender pearls. But maybe instead of going straight up, did I get everything? Yeah. Okay, instead of going straight up, maybe we will have like a zigzag thing where maybe this will be a platform, and then I'll have like a little bullseye or something, a little block you can aim for that's different from the others. So if you imagine like this, maybe up against the wall, there'll be something like this. And so if you're looking at this far away, you just aim your reticule against that. And if you're standing on the similar block, like there would be a little launch pad of the same block, aim for that block, and that'll make sure that your trajectory is correct every time. Let me get these back. They are valuable. We're going to be using a lot of glass for this project. And it's not all going to be white. We're going to work some detailing into this eventually. But then you could have like a little target there. And so to get up, instead of just going straight up, maybe we'll just do like a zigzag thing. And then we'll probably have ladders and stairs and stuff as well. Yeah, but I think it's looking good. Things are going well. This is much better now that I can actually get rid of that, actually. I'm glad about that. So that's it for this video. Next time, I think we're going to work on... We got to pick the block type, so I need to go get some dark oak saplings so we can at least test both of them. Yeah, we'll test both the options, and then we'll start building this guy and the inner torus shape transitioning into those columns. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you're enjoying the build. Let me know suggestions in the comments or in the Reddits or whatever, or Twitter. See you guys later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.